Hi, this is John, and we are doing 4Clojure problems, and this is number 39, Interleave Two Seqs. Our task is to write a function which takes two sequences and returns the first item from each, then the second from each, and the third, etc. Alright, so let's get started by just copying and pasting in some test data to our environment here. And the way I want to solve this is by using the property of map, that it will pass in multiple values to map. So if we have multiple sequences, then it's going to pass values from each of those sequences to the map function. So whenever the first time we call the map function, it's going to take the first from each of these lists and so on. So we can do a function here, and we'll say that we're going to get the values that are passed to it, and then there we can just make a vector out of those values. Okay, let's try that out. Okay, so down at the bottom in the REPL, we see we have essentially what we want, except that we have these interleave vectors, but we really want those concatenated together instead of broken apart. So we can change that from map to mapcat. Okay, so now we essentially have what we're looking for. We just need to turn that into a function, and so what we'll do is we'll put our function macro, and then we will change our data here. Oops, that's a percent, of course. Now we can change this here to be number 1, and this here to be number 2. Alright, so then what would happen is we would call it with this data. Copy and paste that again. Okay, so we can see that we got the right answer. If we look now for the other ones, we have varying lengths, and this is still going to work because whenever we map over these values, it's only going to do up to the smallest count of values. So that'll work. It'll just do 1, 3, 2, 4. And even though here it's the second vector that is shorter, it's still going to work as well. So we can evaluate that. So it looks like we have this one solved. Let's go ahead and copy and paste it here and tidy it up. We don't need the data, of course. So we'll just be mapcat with our anonymous function here, where we just take all the values and treat them as one, where we call vector, and then we pass sequence 1 and sequence 2 into the mapcat function. Alright, let's give that a try. And it's the right answer. Great, thank you for watching.